Well, I'm cranky now, and the reason I'm cranky is this. At the end of each calendar year, kids leaving high school have the opportunity to make a choice about where they want to go for the next couple of years. Do they want to go into some program? Do they want to go to work? Would they like to go to a sheltered workshop, and so on? And because there's money attached to those people, the competition for them sometimes is fairly fierce. Nova Employment operates one of those programs, so I guess you could say we're a vested interest in saying that what we do is really good, etc, etc, etc. But you can have a look for yourself at lotsofws.transition.com.au. I'm going to read you 3 reasons not to send someone you care about to a business service. And these are quotes from other people's research. Okay. First of all, sheltered workshops, sheltered employment settings, fail to provide individuals meaningful employment outcomes. Earnings are low or inconsequential, forcing individuals to remain dependent on federal cash benefit programs. Now, this is American research, but that translates in Australia to the disability support pension. Secondly, sheltered employment programs unnecessarily isolate individuals from the rest of their community. So rather than lessening obstacles to employment for persons with disability, segregation actually contributes to lowered expectation and negative public attitudes. People see groups of disabled people working together in isolation away from the rest of the community. What do they think? That's where they should be. But that's not the case. And finally, third, once in sheltered employment, very few persons are able to progress into the competitive employment. The long-term impact of sheltered employment on the productivity and community integration of individuals with disability is very small. Now, I'm quoting there from some of the heroes of open employment for people with disability, Pat Rogan and Paul Wayman. These are people who've been looking at this problem in a much larger environment than Australia, in the United States, and have come to the same conclusions that we've come to, and that's this: that while business services, or sheltered workshops, much better name, do have a place, if that's your first option, you're unlikely ever to leave. They segregate people who have a disability away from the rest of the community. They prevent people from reaching their full potential, both as employees but also as members of the community. So before you consider sending anyone you care about to a sheltered workshop, why don't you give open employment, a real job in a real business, a try? If you want to know some more about this, look at lotsofws.novaemployment.com.au or give us a call on 1800 656 537. That's in Australia. Thanks.